What is the link? What do cars have to do with books, you might ask? The Trilateral Commission with the Council on Foreign Relations. You ever hear of them? Well, neither did I, until I noticed the chain of coincidence.
Hello, and welcome to Popcorn News, something to watch while you eat popcorn. Do not try to comprehend it all, nay, just eat the popcorn. Only left-handed people are in their right minds. That denotes that the right hemisphere of the brain is dominant in left-handed people, and the left hemisphere of the brain is dominant in right-handed people. So you get the saying, only left-handed people are in their right minds. Full disclosure, I am left-handed. The corpus callosum connects the left and right cerebral hemispheres and facilitates interhemispheric communication. Writing in the Journal of Creative Behavior in 1981, Thelma Leaffer, Leaffer, a human development researcher and educator, wanted to facilitate interaction between the left and right hemispheres of the brain. Such interaction, many believe, would improve creativity, aesthetic appreciation, and promote an overall improvement in human consciousness. More recently, in 1981, the Brunswick News in 2015 reported on a Cindy Baird who is seeking to delateralize the two hemispheres and then integrate them to work together cohesively. Quote, "For years we've been taught that our left brain and right brain are in two separate dresser drawers. The right hemisphere is non-verbal, intuitive, and relies heavily on visual representations rather than details, whereas the left hemisphere targets verbal modality and various analytical mental operations, looking at the small details to piece together the whole picture." End quote. Quote, "The right brain acts as a switchboard for inner wisdom, and the left brain helps us analyze it all." End quote, reported the Brunswick News. I'm sorry if I've got to be reading from a script here. Sometimes I do that. But, I mean, I wrote the script. Nobody else wrote it. But I want to be exact here. Okay, so think of this. The globe is like a giant brain. The two primary poles of the globe brain are the United States and Russia. The United States is left brain, let's say, and Russia is right brain. In this globe brain, two hemispheres context, consider the following news. The European Union has adopted a resolution in Strasbourg claiming that right-brain Russian media is attempting to, quote, "distort the truth, provoke doubt, divide the EU and its North American partners, paralyze the decision-making process, discredit the EU institutions, and incite fear and uncertainty among EU citizens," end quote. In other words, right brain perceptions seeping into the left brain are overwhelming the analytical operations, and so the left brain is moving towards shutting down the corpus callosum, so to speak. Alt-right. Lately there's been this term, the alt-right. And the alt-right is like right brain, or suggests right brain. The U.S. left brain media are being overwhelmed by alt-right, right brain perceptions. They are crying, fake news! They are hoping to shut down the corpus callosum, which connects the left and right cerebral hemispheres and facilitates interhemispheric communication. In the Popcorn News of October 21st, 2016, a clip was included which showed President Barack Obama saying, quote, "We're gonna have to rebuild within this wild, wild west of information flow some sort of curating function that people agree to. There has to be some sort of way in which we can sort through information that passes some basic truthiness tests. And those we have to discard because they just don't have any basis on anything that's actually happening in the world, and that's hard to do. But I think it's going to be necessary, it's going to be possible," end quote. In other words, Obama wants to shut down the corpus callosum. Well, to close, first here's an image, a scary image of right brain seeping in from Harper's Magazine, December 2016. So that's right hemisphere seeping in. But to close, there's something T.S. Eliot wrote. "But the man that is will shadow the man that pretends to be." In other words, if you shut down the corpus callosum, it's not going away. The man that is, the right brain, will shadow the left brain. And, added T.S. Eliot, "you shall not deny the shadow."
In the land of the free and the home of the brave.